Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying clickbaiter. We only talk about video games, the business of video games, and cover topics that mainstream YouTubers don't cover. Now, with that said, do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and now let's get ready for the show. On today's episode... Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Today let's talk about Dr. Strange shilling for mobile games. That's right. And when we're talking about Dr. Strange, of course we're talking about the actor Benedict Cumberbatch. Now, I want to put this in context for you, right? Because it's not only here just to say he's a shill. There's reasons behind this video, and it really has to do with the growth of the mobile game market and what they're able to command now as opposed to years later. Of course, there's been other celebrities, right, that have endorsed video games, but we have to start looking at these rising prices, right? Do these actors get a cut? Is it just the salary? Those are things that are yet to be determined. But just so you know, right, so we can put this into its proper context, Benedict makes about $5 to $7 million per picture, right? Per picture. I believe he made around 7 and change for his last Doctor Strange appearance. So these are not actors that are hurting for work or looking to endorse anything. And how do you get an actor to endorse a mobile video game? Right? Let's think about that for a moment. But let's just go, let me read you the information here real quick. You can just do a quick Bing search out of this. And of course, he's a renowned actor. He's celebrated for his roles not only in Doctor Strange, but also Sherlock, The Imitation Game, and recently, right, of course he did Oppenheimer, but recently he's become the global ambassador for Era of Conquest. Right? And this is also available on PC, but it's mostly a mobile game, right? It's a popular mobile game, and it's a vast open strategy mobile game, not the type of game that I like playing, but it's a game that's developed by 4399 Games and has recently launched on both mobile platforms and PC. Within this game, all right, players engage in epic conquest, construct empires, initiate political landscapes, right? It is what it is. Something that we've seen before, but it's a popular game. It's not pay to play, but there's things to make money there, of course. But Cumberbatch here doesn't come as the sorcerer, right? It doesn't come as Sherlock Holmes, but like a strategic mastermind in these armies and these commercials, right, within this digital domain. Now, in the Era of Conquest, Cumberbatch's endorsement carries a significant weight. Like I said, he's not just any run-of-the-mill actor, right? He has global recognition. It's not in the UK, just not in the US. He's a global ambassador now for this brand, if you will, in a video game, which represents a very ambitious choice by the company. It's something interesting to see, because this is next level advertising. What is the company banking on? What is the company gambling on here? And what type of check do you have to write? Think about that. If an actor charges $5 to $7 million a movie, and movies are an hour and a half, do you charge by the minute like you would in the movie? Depending on the movie length, is it a flat fee? Is it a percentage in increase in sales? These are all things that you have to think about. Okay? And these are all factors that actors are now considering, given the limitation of Hollywood contracts and everything else. And we just went through the strike. And of course, movie studios are always going to take the biggest piece of the pie, and they're going to try to pay as little as they can to the actors. Because $5 to $7 million sounds like a lot, but if you compare that to the other salaries of the other stars on the Marvel Universe, it's, you know, it's not 20 million. Right? It's not Tony Stark money. It's considerably less. Now, if you can, you know, take your celebrity status and invest in other things, like many Hollywood stars have done, like, you know, Ryan Reynolds, for example, is a great example. The Rock, and parlay that into other things, that's always what you want to do. But the fact that mobile games are getting this kind of cachet, that mobile games are able to afford these kind of stars for their promotion, does tell you something about their market. It does tell you something about how much people are spending on these games, whether it's pay to play or not, whether it's just cosmetics, whether it's just the game itself that it's a higher price. The numbers are there to justify the investment. Right? It may be that it doesn't work out and the game flops and what have you. You have to remember, when it comes to advertising, these are calculated investments that bean counters have made. It's just not a PR firm saying, oh, just hire this guy and we're going to sell a bunch of video games. No, there's some thoughts behind it, especially when a company is making money. And clearly, this company has said, if we write this check, right, within their, you know, mathematics, if we write this check to this individual, chances are that we're going to get our money back. We're going to get publicity and then some. At least we get to install the game. Because remember, the game is about information. Even if people do not spend money on the game, the mere fact that they install it on their phones means that that company had just obtained data on you, data which is the digital currency of today's world. Once they have your data, any type of data on you, it is something they monetize and sell. And they know that by hiring celebrities, and especially high cachet celebrities, you're going to be more willing to install that app because you feel more comfortable with it. Because of course, if they spend money on this actor, hey, what does that mean? It means that they're trustworthy. It means that they wouldn't do anything bad to you. Well, if you believe that, there's a few bridge people and myself would like to sell you, because these companies will do anything for a buck, including hiring these type of actors. Now, I'm not saying there's anything nefarious here. It's just something to watch out for. Number one. Number two, the video game market in mobile gaming, mobile video games as an industry, is just going to grow, and it's going to get bigger, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. And if this guy gets this kind of money, you know there's more celebrities out there that want to make that buck. That means that more are going to endorse games, and higher profile ones too. All right, guys, that's the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Take care.
Did you subscribe? Did you hit the like button? What the hell are you waiting for?
Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not